We are now in our 7th month of winter, and though the first signs of spring are finally starting to show, it is very clear that it will still take some time until the ice on the lake will be gone and the colors and life will return to the forests and mountains around here. A long winter is the price you have to pay when you choose to live in the north, and for some reason this year it is the first time I'm not struggling so much with the transition of winter to spring, which often used to feel like a very long and hard process. Nature has its very own rhythm with that, and I feel the more Nordic winters I experience, the more I also learn to appreciate them with all their different phases and also gifts that they bring. First there comes the phase when winter arrives, when frost covers the ground and the first snow softly lands on the landscape. It is always very magical when the first snow arrives. Suddenly everything gets so quiet, and in a way it always feels like an end and a new beginning at the same time. After that comes the dark winter. The temperatures keep sinking and sinking, and the sun barely makes it over the mountaintops, covering everything in soft warm light and creating the most magical frozen landscapes. Winter is now here in its full force, challenging you with cold and lots of snow, and at the same time inviting you to go like nature into a deep state of rest and recovery. I often find myself disconnecting from the world a bit in this time, feeling drawn into silence and just wanting to dissolve in the darkness and endless night skies in which, when you are lucky, you can also watch the northern lights dancing above you. And then there comes the third winter season in which we are right now, the bright winter. The sun is high up on the sky again, reflecting on the snow and brightening everything up in a way it's completely overwhelming and impossible to even open your eyes. You almost feel beaten by all this light and bright energy, and it is definitely time now to come out of winter hibernation and also to pick up new projects again. It is finally time to continue building in the van. I have taken a little break from the building during the winter. It just has been too cold, and of course also with the snow and everything just gets wet. So yeah, nothing really has been happening here since since I last updated you. I think that must have been September or October. And yeah, my urge to travel really is growing in the last time, and now I actually got the opportunity to use the garage from our neighbors. They are also our landlords. They own this whole place here, and yeah, they allowed me to use their garage for a few weeks so that I can build my van there, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I can continue here a little bit, especially as also, yeah, in the next steps I have to glue a few things, so for that I definitely need +degrees, and then tomorrow I can finally continue to build. I'm very looking forward to that. I think I never had a better workspace like this before. It is such a blessing. It's just dry and warm, and I already got so much done just in the last few days because I feel like I can really get into this zone of concentration. I feel like when I'm working outside, I'm just distracted the whole time, and then there's the wind and the rain and people are coming by and my focus is just everywhere. But here I feel like I can just really concentrate and get into this special form of concentration, which I really enjoy. And yeah, as I said, I already got quite a few things done. I have now been working on the panels for the door. I did that yesterday, and then my mother and I put on some, it's kind of a carpet. I don't really know what it's called in English, but we put that on some metal parts in the back of the car because the metal was just really dirty and ugly and with a lot of holes, and I really wanted to cover that up. And yeah, so we put on this carpet thing, and I think it turned out very nice. It was quite a bit harder than I expected because of course you have all these round shapes and edges, but I think we did a really good job. And then today I really want to get the panels on the door, which I think will already make a huge difference in how the van will look from the inside. And I also want to cover up the tires, like not the tires themselves, but the thing that covers the tires in the car. You will see what I mean in just a minute. I also want to cover that up with carpet. And then I really hope that I can recruit Joachim for tomorrow, because then it's finally time to put in the roof. And for that it would be really nice if we were 2 people. And now he's actually calling me. Speak of the devil. Hallo. Ja, warte mal. Dann bis gleich. Tschüss. Let's go. has been so much snow coming last night. It's crazy. Are you excited to build the roof today?
Very excited.
That's good.
It's so light out.
Yeah, it's
But
really hard.
thankfully Lena has a place to work.
It's really hard to open your eyes even. Was ich überlegt habe, ist, dass wir 2 Lichtschalter machen. Und halt dann vielleicht, also 2 Lichter hier, so. Und dann 2 hier, so. Das wird richtig anstrengend, das hier zu halten. Cool.
Krass, das funktioniert. Irgendwie.
Das klingt so überraschend. Deswegen Bornlof vor.
Oh, hast du auch getan?
Ja, großen Bohr. If you can see it. Yeah. Yeah, these panels, they are like the cheap ones, which is why they are so light, but yeah, not really very good material.
Everything drilled, lamps in.
Okay, everything again.
Everything again.
Isn't van building fun, Joachim?
Well, it was very pleasing up to that point.
Yeah.
It went so fast.
Mhm.
Okay, was jetzt next? Okay. Oh. Deswegen müssen es dann beide Plätze finden und dann muss ich das dann heben in der Mitte. Und wir schaffen das jetzt in ein. Okay, der ist drin. Okay. Dann warte.
Das geht nicht. Wir müssen den abmachen. Mann, wie soll das?
Ja, das war so gerne.
Jetzt.
Ja!
That roof really is a pain. I don't know if you or if it got clear on the video why it's such a struggle. It is because these planks that I have here, they have been just staying around the whole winter and they have completely deformed and they are just not fitting together anymore. So it's not possible to just screw one up and then just fit them in one after another. Yeah, that was quite exhausting. And of course you also have to stand like this the whole time. And yeah, we both are really exhausted now. And the roof is now, yeah, I would say half finished. It looks really, really nice though. I think it will turn out so beautiful. The tricky part up here we will have to do tomorrow. We will have to see. And the yeah, the blending from the roof to the wall, that's also quite a challenge. But that's a problem for another day. And for today we are just we are done. A really beautiful day today. bright and beautiful, and the sun is already warming a little bit, and I really want to use this lovely weather to do something outside, and so I thought it could be nice to start preparing for the furniture for the van, because that will be the next step after the roof is done, and I still have some materials left from the construction that the previous owner had built in the van, and I really hope that I can maybe save some of this wood and reuse it for our furniture. Yeah, here you can see that this wood definitely has seen better days before, but I think with some sanding we can make it really nice and pretty again. Hello.
Welcome.
Just wanted to see how your studio is going.
Yeah, it's going well. It's finally, I've got rid of this yellow color. And now I am doing, this was actually an idea from Lena, from you, because I just had these plastic thingies for my plants. And with some baking soda and paint, you can actually turn it into a lovely terracotta. So I have this an interior color, and mixing that. And now I want it a little, and I'm just using acrylic paint. This is a water-based one too. So I wanted to have this, not this gray, but more this reddish color this time. And I can just mix it together. I'd only have for like one more go here.
That's really simple, baking powder.
Yeah, it's just baking powder in paint.
Water, paint.
It gets much thicker, and you can already see. How it swells up.
That's crazy. I could really watch it, how it grows. That's fascinating. That's so strange, huh?
It's almost alive. It's also a bit creepy, but that creates that texture.
Yeah.
Just paint it on. I always thought it was so ugly with all of these plastic cups everywhere.
Because you already have planted quite a lot, I can see.
I have.
So what have you planted this year?
These are sugar peas.
Yeah.
We have our rucola salad, rocket in American, which we eat so much of. So I've just focused on what are we actually eating. Spinach, basil, mint, thyme, tomatoes, and all kinds of different herbs here that haven't come yet, and my banana plant, which is just for me.
You can have hopes.
Well, like the leaves too.
Now it is almost time to start building the furniture, and I thought before I start with that I would really like to share with you the vision that I have for this van. I've just tried to express that with my drawing skills and yeah, just put on paper what I have in mind and the design of this van. So basically it will be pretty much the same like the van that I have built before, because I've been quite happy with this sort of design. If you don't remember that, I can link the last van conversion in the description if you want to watch that again. In this van, of course, Joachim also needs to have his own space and he needs a place to sit and to paint, and even though this place is really small, of course we both also need our kind of own areas where we can just disconnect a little bit. So I always like to sit on the bed, which will be here again. You can already see the frame. I always like to sit there with my laptop, and then over here this time will be like a small bench so yeah, maybe like this high where then Joachim can sit and paint. And my idea is that of course we will sleep again in like this direction, so we need an extendable bed, and I thought it could be cool if you extend the bed like this, that you can place it on the bench, because this space is not so big, and I hope that it will work, that the pressure won't be too high, but then you can just extend it and put it on the bench and maybe just secure it. And yeah, then you have like the whole area as a bed area, which I think could also be really cozy and nice. And yeah, around here there will be a kitchen again, pretty much the same like in the last van. So a little water sink here, and the electricity will be around here. And then I thought it could be really cool, because the kitchen will be around this high, to have a table that you can just grab here and then extend like this, and maybe just secure on the roof or something. And yeah, that you can have a table here. And I also really like the idea of not having a table leg that you have to place on the ground, because then you have like this space here and everybody can go in and out, and maybe there's also space for the dogs here on the ground then. And yeah, then you can sit here on both sides and eat or paint or whatever. And back here on that side there will be a closet again. Yeah, and of course in this van I also really want to have an outdoor kitchen, so 2 drawers in the back that you can then just extend and stand under the back door and cook outside. So that is the basic idea. I hope you could visualize it a little bit. It's always quite a big challenge, especially on such a small space like this, to find a place for everything, and you really have to think everything through. And especially right now I feel like I'm on a point where yeah, it's it's a little bit hard to know where to begin, but I think you just have to start somewhere and see how it goes, and make all the mistakes you can make on the way, and in the best case learn from them.
It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dew.
third day. The floor has finally arrived, which is very great because very many steps are... I had to wait until the floor is here. There is my help for today. I think Joachim likes the idea of having a camper more than building a camper.
I'm really looking forward to the moment where it's put in and it's really pleasing, and the fact that there's
Work to do
before that happens wasn't entirely...
It was not part of the deal. I'm very grateful that you're here. You're doing a great job.
Happy to help.
You probably would have to warm it up a little bit and wait until it's straight, but I don't think that we have this patience.
No.
So I think you will just cut it now. I don't think that so much can happen, and then it can lay out in the van once it's cut. It is what it is right now, and it's not very warm in here, but yeah, doesn't matter. Let's just do it.
I agree. Let's just go ahead.
Let's just go ahead. Very pleasing. Sehr schön. Schön.
Oh mein Gott.
Voll gut. Richtig schön. Das ist richtig schön.
Der ist richtig schön. Jetzt hat man so ein Gefühl, wir sind drin. Hier zu wohnen.
I think very soon you will be able to walk in the forest here again. It has been starting to melt now a few days ago, and I'm so looking forward to the time that will come now. But yeah, before I end this video, I just wanted to sit down a little bit and yeah, also connect with you again, because for some reason I have managed again to just pile up footage for weeks and weeks and not really getting behind in editing at all. And yeah, as I also have shared with you in my last video, I have started to work as a freelance videographer here in Norway again, and been working on a few projects as well in these last weeks, which have also been occupying me quite a bit, but also have been a lot of fun, and I very much enjoy it at the moment. And now the sun is shining me directly in the face. Oh, and the ducks are back. They always come here in the spring. That's nice. I will try to keep my eyes open with the sun. It's very bright now. So that's what I have been doing, and as you have seen, I have also been working a lot in the van. It also has been pretty much my main project in the last few weeks, and I think it's so fun that you can now already see like where it's going. You can start to have a vision how it will look when it's finished, and it is such a fun process. I remember the last van that I have built in such a hurry, and I was so stressed the whole time because I just really wanted to start traveling, and this time I feel like that I can actually enjoy the building process as well, and I also really want to do it properly this time. Still, the building will now take a little break again, because in 2 days actually I am going to Germany again, because this winter I have gifted myself a seminar, and that's going to happen next week. And then I think when I come back, the lake will probably already be free again, and hopefully spring will then be here. Yeah, I think that is pretty much everything that is going on here at the moment. I really hope that you enjoyed these impressions of our life, and if you like, you can also have a look in our web shop, because Joachim created a really beautiful collection again a few weeks ago, which is about the forces of nature. So it's a really powerful and raw collection, I would say, because it's really connected with the power of our earth and all the different ways that power expresses itself. So volcanoes, thunderstorms, wildfires, and everything like that. So yeah, if you like, have a look in the store, and sending all the best wishes to you, and I will see you very soon again. Bye bye.